But I don't know why they didn't come down.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome once again to the Stock Farm Game Field. My name is Gavin. It's Father's Day here in Dominica. Rest of the world will say Happy Father's Day to everyone. We're live here at Stock Farm. This is DFA Premier League action between Connect 767 East Central and the LA Stars. Just on the radio as the Stock Farm plays. Just about 6 minutes gone. As we have a attempted cross there, the signal is going to be for a goal kick. Okay, so Connect 767 is central, of course, in the bright green, chocolate color green uniforms, facing their rivals, LA Stars in the dark green. Both teams hailing, of course, from the east coast of Dominica. There's an East Derby here this afternoon. We just go through the starting lineups for both teams.
I don't think Gavin even remember me. I think Gavin remember me. I think so. I don't think so.
We have LA Stars mounting an attack there. The ball's gone out. Corner kick. Yes, this is the only game on this afternoon in the DFA Premier League. Yesterday we had 2 encounters, one at the Stock Farm, one at the Benjamin's Park. So the league leaders are Central Corporate Credit Union Zuba FC, coming from a goal down to beat Happy Baptist State 4-1 in the top of the table clash. And then Benjamin's Park, the defending champions, Sarlico Southeast, they got past reunited 2-0. Friday we saw LA Enterprise Bombers getting past Connect Salem United 3-2. This game this afternoon will wrap things up with the Premier League for this weekend.
Let's go East Central!
Ball's going out for Parade. Starz. So both teams at the bottom half of the table, the bottom end of the table. LA Stars, of course, newcomers to the DFA Premier League. Received their promotion last year. Central into the second season. Comes on with the first down to the challenger.
Just make it all goal score on you after deputy goal.
Martin Newton, sorry. The Starz team. Okay, at the cross forward, just bobbing it a little bit, kept control. So Martin Newton, member of the men's national football team, one of the goalkeepers of the men's national football team. Long ball forward, looking to find Leon Coffey. Was bring it under control. Surface. Still with East Central. Central, of course, have made a reputation for themselves. The way that they need to play lovely possession football. They do stay in the Premier League so far. So there's a lovely football. This could be trouble. Player pulls it back, takes a shot, and that's a good tackle in the end there. And the ball will go out for a throw-in. So it was a Nathan Newton We've got attempt on goal. And good latches it. Just defending there. With those 3 Douglas who got that tackle in.
Last boy is Central, we won that first goal.
Another ball floating into the box now to Newton who gets a head onto it, but couldn't get much direction or forward behind that. And the goalkeeper for LA Stars will collect on comfortably. That's Randall Espy.
Hello? Hey. Junior, no, Junior up on the camera.
Long ball forward there, but intercepted. All on the far side. Ruben in French line just fall there. Fall committed to say that Deacon Abraham is continuing to kick it. East Central will have an opportunity to get that ball into the box. We'll see them signaling to push some bodies forward. So about to 6 players, you can see that the tall centre back going forward. It's like Casey. Yes, it is. That's Casey, number 20. Number Casey. Here comes the delivery. It's like a lovely floated ball. Could be trouble. Goalkeeper gets a touch onto it and he was fouled. In the end, there was a collision there with Casey and the goalkeeper Espy. The goalkeeper is down in a bunch here. And looks like we're going to have the medics coming onto the field. Free kick for the LA Stars as soon as the goalkeeper can get back up to his feet. He seems to be in a bit of discomfort there. It was a lovely free kick there. He's in that area of uncertainty just between the back line and the 6-yard line there.
Yes, something
Up and about now. The resumption of play is very sweet. So the man in the middle this afternoon, Honorary, he was the man in charge yesterday. This encounter between Jigla and Baffa State. The game saw a number of cards released in the two in the Baffa State team. 2 red cards issued to the Baffa State team by Honorary. That's what that will have not required. The referee having to go into his pocket self.
What exactly is the key? What exactly is
just trying to apply some pressure there. Could have brought forward to Newton, but the goalkeeper comes forward. Parents not the best, but buys his team some time to do. Here comes the East Central again.
The battery pack charger.
The defensive touch in the end. They're throwing over for East Central.
Yes? You too flat end, like a flat end?
Forward there. Too much asking for the forwards man for LA Stars. We need to make the clearance.
So you say give you the power supply for the battery charger.
Big ball forward.
Alright.
Newton with it, cuts in, takes a shot.
Okay.
SP bubbles it, but just in front of him, I'm able to collect.
Junior, and then how we made the battery that charge in it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Charge on the cable. That can come out.
Here comes any stars.
Must be able to come out.
The latter top is breaking down.
The back?
Can you come out?
Coffee. Was looking to find a star surf in there, but the pass just a little bit off target. An interception there from Rian Coffee.
Talk to me.
Central will come away with the game.
Gavin Lowe.
Locking in a bit of weight. No nonsense clearance forward. Back to the goalkeeper, excuse. After he gives it away and immediately apologizing for that error. It's Rian Coffee.
Hey, you seen levels on any other orders things? And you put on the other one? Okay, let me see if there's anything different. Great, looking like the audio is coming out from the camera. Yeah. Still an Aquila, I calling them. Okay. It changed? It changed? It changed? You hear me?
What is it?
It changed, you think changed? Wait. Not you, I know, not you. Not you. I talking on the phone.
That's what.
Kian. It changed? By the way, you answer me? What? Are you in your stream? Are you in your... My audio and my camera not on. Hey, if it on is on there and there to turn it off. Right? What do you let me see. Moving still not killer.
No boy not here in coffee.
Yeah, me on my phone. Call, that's all you call moving. Yeah, that's all you have there. I can follow you. Moving on, try to stay for it. Them are calling me there and I don't know what them is. Kian! Okay, you can be back to me. They man said they're not here in Marvin. Graham Rice man and they was here in me on the phone. So I don't know how. I don't know if they'll call you. Or they'll call Shani, so now. Let me zoom in on it. What will name and call you? Huh?
Come on there!
Ball back to Blaise. Blaise. He did a quick forward. Pushing it back. Number 4 player. So Chris Lawrence. He's going to do a free kick. Back in position there for the early start. Just on the wall. So given the markings distance where the wall should be.
Yeah,
Until later asking for 5-man or 5-player wall.
I can remember you remember
And
that.
that ball went back to Oscar. He stepped off. Two other players behind him.
Check it out.
Comes the effort on goal, just over by there. And motherfucker Newton got a touch on to it. And it's gone off for a corner kick, so good effort there in the end.
Come 6 is what? Camera 6 is what? Camera 6 is my camera.
So 25 minutes gone here in the first half. This is the final game of the DFA Premier League for this weekend. Here comes the corner kick. Rion Coffee's poor corner kick in the end. You know, whenever you cannot get that corner pass to the first defender, normally goes down in the box.
Ball back with the East Central team. Going forward, and what a ball that is, and the flag stays down. Play on the far side is onside, but he makes a mess of things there. Couldn't keep it under control. I think he got the ball, caught up between his feet there, and that chance goes a begging. Early starts with the goal kick. And it's going out for another throw-in. Throw-in for East Central. It's taken quickly. And Blaise will not take any chances. Heads it out for another throw-in. So East Central will be ruining their chances. They have had at least 3 decent efforts on goal. They should have scored, as a matter of fact. And we know how these chances can come back to haunt you later on in the game. Just yesterday, we saw a classic example where Bafa State dominated a game in the first half, as we have a ball coming into the box there. And the assistance flag on the far side has gone up for offside. But yesterday, we saw a classic example of Happy Bafa State dominating the game in the first half and not taking full advantage of their chances. As a matter of fact, they only converted on 1. And then we saw Jubla come out in the second half, a different team, and they got 4 unanswered goals as they won that game 4-1. So it's always important to make sure that you take your chances, because football is a very funny sport. The game can turn at any moment. Here's East Central. Well, that should be Early Stars. Good ball forward. But again, East Central showing the confidence to play from the back. They've given it away, however. It's a Trey Douglas now. Again, the back line for the East Central team doing quite well. Appeals for handball not given. And Blaise is out of position, is looking to scramble back. Can the East Central team capitalize on that? Rion Coffey had to hold his run there, and it's a good tackle in the end. Delano Edwards was a bit late on returning the pass. He's begging for the ball. Delano Edwards. Lovely ball, finds Newton looking to dance past the defenders there, but couldn't get through. And here comes the East Central again, and this time the referee spotted something. And seems to be an infringement. The referee stopped play. He's going into his book, or into his pocket, I should say, and it's going to be a yellow card for the Early Stars player. I believe there was a late kick on Starz Serafin, which stopped play. Nonetheless, it's a free kick opportunity for the East Central team. And yet again, another chance for East Central to get their tall centre backs forward. The likes of Casey, one of the tallest players on the pitch. Can he get onto the end of the header there? It's a poor effort in the end, though. But it took last or touched off an Early Stars player. So it will be a corner kick for the East Central team. The tall centre back still forward. Number 4, Chris Lawrence, and also Glendale Casey. Here comes the delivery. Looks troubling. The goalkeeper gets a punch onto it. Falls to Lawrence, who got a shot off there, but it was deflected. Good tackle in the end there from Casey. Broke up that any attempt for counter attack. And we can see the game starting to get just a little physical. The tackles starting to come by. Prosper skips past 2. Prosper with a ball in. Goes over bar, out of play, and it will be a goal kick. Not a full house this afternoon, but quite an appreciative crowd. To witness this East Derby. Ball with East Central, and here they come again on the far side, coming together, but no signal from the referee. Goalkeeper Esprit just looking to calm things down a little bit. Missed pass there, but it's found Trey Douglas. Trey Douglas brings it down, was looking to find Prosper. Starz Serafin looking to try to get that ball back, is unable to do so. Here come the early stars again, ball forward, but should be no problem for Dante Newton, and he collects cleanly. Ball in for Chris Lawrence. Lawrence looking for some options. And early stars have come away with it. And that was a bit poor there. And then conceding the free kick. So a poor pass in the end, and then player conceding a free kick. Ball back with the early stars, and here they come again. And they have the advantage in numbers. Good pass on the end there. Dante Newton rushes out. Dante Newton gets the save and then collects. So Dante Newton coming out and really cutting down on that angle, made it difficult for the striker. Good goalkeeping there. And Blaise, that one was last off East Central. So 35 minutes gone here in this first half, 10 minutes to go. Still 0-0 between East Central and the early stars. Connect 767 East Central, I should say, as they were branded earlier on this season. The ball forward now for Newton, who's unable to collect it, and then he fouls Blaise, it looks like. Free kick taken quickly. Ball in for Trey Douglas. Trey Douglas with a heavy touch, but he's lost it. A poor pass there in the end. And Prosper has acres of space. Prosper looking up. Prosper, well, that pass there poorly executed in the end. Should have done a lot better with that space that he had. It's Delano Edwards now, running past the defenders. Gets past 2, gets past 3. Delano Edwards. Trey Douglas there with a good tackle in the end, because Delano Edwards had a head of steam and was buried in on goal there. He had already skipped past 4 defenders, and he was clearly on goal. Now with Rion Coffey, who's had a very good half so far, begging for the return. Rion Coffey has it. He's running again at the defenders, looking for the 1-2. Falls to Edwards. Edwards takes a shot. The goalkeeper went down prematurely, but he was able to Well, it looks like he probably got stuck in some mud, and the goalkeeper is now going down as well. So he looks like he picked up an injury, because he did go down a bit prematurely. Looks like he probably got his knee or foot stuck in some of the mud. I shouldn't say mud, but the soft ground in front of the goal. And the medics are checking with him. So the goalkeeper seems to be back up. You can see him just flexing that knee there. Probably not wearing the correct footwear for a surface like what we have this afternoon. It's been raining for the past week, so the ground is pretty soft. You would need your 6 studs. Nonetheless, he seems to be okay and delivered that clearance there. So here we go, LA Starz now. And again, they're just struggling to get some passes through. Ball for Delano Edwards, playing forward to Newton. Newton, if he can bring it under control, no he can't, but the referee's signal, or the assistant signal on the far side for an infringement. It'll be a free kick for the LA Starz. I think he played himself into trouble there, but fortunately for him, the essential player couldn't bring down control, and that's a ball forward looking to find Prosper, but in the end, Lawrence with the good defensive clearance. The goalkeeper, Dante Newton, had also come out to collect. I don't think he would have gotten to it in time. And in the end, good work there from Lawrence. So still 0-0, just about 6 minutes to go until halftime. To be a possession now for the East Central team. Throw in taken. Rion Coffey gets the first head onto it. Attempted long ball there, but Starrel Serafin will win that battle. Plays it forward to Newton. The flag stays down. Newton brings it down. Newton, can he create something? He has support from Rion Coffey. Newton dances in. Newton looking to walk in. Newton goes down. Nothing, says the referee. No penalty. And I think Newton has himself to blame for that. He had a lot of support, I should say, from Rion Coffey. He didn't fight Rion Coffey, and now he's down in a heap. The referee has stopped play. It was a good bit of individual skill from Newton that he was able to dance through the defense of the LA Starz, but that wasn't the best idea for the team. The better ball would have been to find Rion Coffey, who was darting in on his left. And Rion Coffey would have been clean on goal there. But Newton went the selfish route, one would say, and it backfired. So again, another chance goes a begging for the East Central team. That's maybe their 4th chance in this first half, and they clearly should have been enjoying a lead. And we have another stoppage in play as Blaise is also down for the LA Starz. stoppage in play here as the medics attend to the injured players. But clearly East Central should be up in this encounter, and they will have themselves to blame if they do not get the 3 points here this afternoon. At least two clear-cut chances, and they should have done a lot better with it. But you have play underway again. Ball with the LA Stars. It's with Trey Douglas. Douglas with a bit of an ambitious pass there. It's intercepted. And again, here comes East Central. Newton this time leads it off to Starz Seraphin. Seraphin, however, is cut off by Trey Douglas. Ball on the far side with the LA Stars. Clearance gone out for another throw-in for the LA Stars. Just about 2.5 minutes to go until the halftime break. Score still 0-0 here at the Stock Farm playing field. And LA Stars have given it away again. East Central looking to break with numbers. And again, the Stark stays down. This time it's Delano Edwards dragging forward. Delano Edwards, he's overrun it a bit. And Blaise again with some good defensive work. And the East Central team, they've lost it. The referee stopped play. Again, it wasn't a head injury, although the player looks to be grabbing at his head. Could be some sort of tactics there from the player, maybe to get some urgent attention. But I didn't see much in it. The referee is signaling for the medics. I didn't see much in that tackle or challenge, I should say, and the player is quickly back up onto his feet. So I think maybe it was more of a case of the player probably being a bit disappointed, having lost out on a chance there. Here comes the LA Stars now. LA Stars looking to go forward, looking to get something out of this half. Half dominated by East Central, but here they come. Can they create something? No, it's gone out for a corner kick. So a set piece opportunity for them. A set piece there for LA Stars. Chance to get some bodies forward as we wind down the first half. We should be into stoppage time very soon. Can they sneak something there against the run of play? Well, not like that, as the player slipped on the corner. Here's Delano Edwards looking to try to use that pace of his, but to no avail. It's a heavy challenge there and falls. So a heavy challenge there from Kenroy Dura. Referee immediately saying that was not a fair challenge. So free kick for the LA Stars. Into stoppage time now. We are at the mercy of official Honore as to how much time he'll be adding on. Shouldn't be too much. We didn't have too many stoppages. Long free kick there. Won't trouble the goalkeeper. And that's the end of the first half. The whistle's gone. And at the end of 45 minutes, it's East Central 0 and the LA Stars 0. Connect 76 Central. Connect 767 East Central 0 and the LA Stars 0. An entertaining half for the East Central fans. They've had the bulk of the possession, bulk of the chances, but they've not been able to convert on them. The LA Stars, well, they were hoping for a better second half, maybe able to control the midfield a little better. Let's see how things will unfold and what sort of message the head coach, Dirk Seja, will have with his team. So at the end of 45 minutes here at the Stock Farm playing field, it's East Central nil, Early Stars nil. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Lost, the greenery was gone. Raging waters and catastrophic landslides changed the landscape and destroyed the infrastructure. Once again, Dominica made world news. This time though, not as a stunningly beautiful ecotourism destination, but as a disaster zone. But hey, guess what? We are fixing our lives and the island is started to heal. Our nature guides can see it best.
When I saw the river after Maria, I said, oh God, we might never able to make a trip again on the river. But after we started cleaning it up, I saw a different kind of beauty. The nature started healing up itself. The leaves started to come back on the trees, the bird is coming, the wildlife are there. It looks different, but it's beautiful. I say, well, we are good to go.
Indeed, changes are all around us. If you want to witness them, hiking is the best way. Although, hiking in Dominica can sometimes get a little wet.
I'm a canyoning guide in Dominica who knows all the cool locations on this island. Although we got hit by
Come back to second half action here at the Stock Farm playing field. East Central, Connect 767 East Central versus the LA Stars. It's 0-0 as we head into the second half of play. First half dominated by East Central, and they will be feeling hard done that they're not up by a goal or two. They only have themselves to blame for it, for finishing in the end in the final third. Can they make amends in this second half? A shot coming in from Rion Coffey there forced the goalkeeper into a save. Not a very confident save there from Randall Esprit, but nonetheless is the first corner kick of the second half. So we had the first 45 minutes. It would have been interesting to hear what the two coaches would have said to the respective teams. I know as Coach Serafin would have been not too dissatisfied with what he saw, but he would have probably been looking for his team to have converted on their chances. While Dirk Seja for the LA Stars will be happy at least that he's not down. Here comes the corner kick, poor one in the end, wasted one, and it will be a goal kick. So in the first half, we saw the LA Stars really struggling to, knock a few passes around about. They did get a few chances to get the ball forward on the counter attack or a quick little burst from the back. But in terms of knocking the ball around and getting these decisive through balls in the final third, they really struggled there. Here comes another ball forward and goes in. Yes, it does go in. And it's a goal for East Central. They've taken the lead 1-0 here at the Stock Farm playing field. I'm not too sure if Starl Serafin got a touch onto that in the end, but nonetheless, it's 1-0 to East Central. So after missing their chances in the first half, it took them just 2 minutes upon the restart, and they've taking the lead here 1-0 at the Stock Farm playing field. So clearly that will settle the nerves a bit for the East Central team, because it can be quite frustrating sometimes to see that you're dominating, but just see if LA Stars can respond. They got a few little chances there, but it's Rion Coffey darting forward, and what a run that is there. Delano Edwards has it. It's an opportunity now for East Central. Back to Rion Coffey. His touch was a bit heavy. Goes in, it's goal! A goal for East Central. 2 quick blows. Rion Coffey getting the second one, and it's can look at the celebration, the Aubameyang celebration there, and it's 2-0 to East Central. 2 goals inside of 2 minutes. So just what the doctor ordered for the East Central team. I'm not sure what exactly Coach Serafin said at the halftime break, but whatever it is he said, it's worked for his team. They've gotten 2 quick goals on the restart, and this game is threatening to turn on its head here this Sunday afternoon. 2-0 to East Central, and their tails are up looking for the third. What a brilliant run that was from Rion Coffey. And in the end, although it was a missed kick, he still had enough pace on it to beat the diving goalkeeper. And it's 2-0 to East Central. And we can see them just knocking the ball, but I think I just put the commentator's curse on them. Trey Douglas with it. And can the LA Stars mount some sort of recovery? They've been dealt 2 knockout punches. Here comes another shot there, but that won't trouble Dante Newton, the goalkeeper. And it's an easy one there for him. A 2-0 in favor of East Central. And look at how quickly this game has just turned on its head. Just 2 strikes inside of 2 minutes. There's a foul there. It will be a free kick for East Central. Taken quickly. Delano Edwards with it. Another ball forward there, and the defense there for East Central. They've done a pretty decent job this afternoon, really cutting off, snuffing out anything. But can the early Stars dig deep? They have it in them to come back. As there's a foul there, it's going to be a free kick for the early Stars. The early Stars, they have it in them to come back. We saw in the first game of the season against the Surgical Southeast, the defending champions, where they kept coming back despite going down and almost walked away for a point in the end. But here's a Rion Coffey now, looking to come forward, and ball forward for Newton. Can Newton get onto it? Newton does, and it is! It's a third goal! And East Central are running riot here now. 3 goals inside of 5 minutes. Newton now, Nathan Newton gets onto the score sheet, and now it's a 3-0 here, and things really looking good for the East Central team. Easy time. So East Central now, the floodgates opening. It's been raining for the past week, and we haven't had any reports of any flooding across the island, but seems to be flooding here this afternoon at Stock Farm, and it's flooding on the early Stars. It's 3-0, 3 goals in 5 minutes, and the early Stars, they've been hit it for another haymaker there, and it's really going to be tough for them to get back into this game. Free kick taken quickly is Trey Douglas, and again the defense standing tall, but a chance now is Pascal, and it goes off the head there. Well, here they come again, the early Stars. And Newton with a touch there. It falls to Trey Douglas. And a good tackle there in the end from Casey. You can see East Central making a change there. Number 15 will come off. That's Matthew Gustav. Matthew Gustav makes his way off for East Central. And coming on is number 16, is it? That's Westmore Tulloch. 3-0 for East Central. Here comes the corner kick, and early Stars get something, salvage something. Still opportunity for them, but again, the defense for East Central standing tall, and now they've won a free kick. So 3-0. In case you're just tuning in, this is Vibrant TV live on the DFA Facebook page, also on YouTube, and the Vibrant TV Facebook page. Just want to always remind you to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, so you'll always be in tune with whenever there's a sporting activity on Vibrant TV. And Delano Edwards was unable to get onto that one. Early Stars again, just with a Prosper. Prosper finds Pascal, and he's won a free kick. Foul there on Kenroy, or by Kenroy Dura, conceding a free kick. Referee Honoré doing his second game of the weekend. He was the man in the middle for Baffin State versus Dubla yesterday. They're setting the mark for where the wall should be. It's a 3-man wall. A 2-man wall now. Prosper over this free kick. What can he deliver? He has a few options in the box as well. Let's see what unfolds. Prosper with the kick. Flat one in the end. It sits nicely. It's intercepted. Here comes Rion Coffey again. Rion Coffey driving one man to beat. Rion Coffey. And Rion Coffey is brought down. And the referee is going to his pocket most likely. It might have been the last one, so it's going to be interesting to see what the decision is. But Rion Coffey was brought down as he was driving forward, and his referee is also signaling to the medics. Rion Coffey has been injured as well. And it is going to be a yellow card. A yellow card issued there to the player. But Rion Coffey again with another brilliant run. He had a similar one just a few minutes ago, which resulted in a goal for East Central. This time he was brought down, and the player received a yellow card for that. So it's 56 minutes gone in this game in the second half, and 3-0 in favor of East Central. Connect 767 East Central. A 3-0 the scoreline. And East Central looking to make it a fourth. Rion Coffey is off as he's been attended to. So East Central will be down to 10 men momentarily, but they're in possession. They have a free kick. It's going to be a 3-man, 4-man wall for the early Stars. Another goal here will certainly bury them for this afternoon. It'll be tough to come back from 4 goals down to the final half an hour of play. But let's see how things unfold. Starz Seraphin looks like he'll be taking that free kick. There's also Chris Lawrence over it. But it's going to be Starz Seraphin with the effort, and a good save in the end there from Randall Esprit. And sends it ball forward. Good hold-up play there in the end, but it's going to ask a lot from Trey Douglas to win that header. The second ball won by LA Stars. Prosper is calling for it and he receives it. Prosper, can he create something out of nothing? Here he comes, looking to drive at the defender, looks to get some space, whips the ball into the box, and it could be a chance, takes a deflection, and is gone for a corner kick there. So that was probably the LA Stars' best chance of this second half. 3 goals down. They're still not out of it yet. They've shown the ability to come back from deficits before. And there seems to be a little coming together there. Referee doing some housekeeping matters, going to his book, so a yellow card is going to be issued. So it's a corner kick for the LA Stars. Here comes the delivery, lovely floated one. Blaise got onto it. The second ball, however, couldn't find the LA Stars, and it will go out for a goal kick. So Roderick Blaise got the initial head onto it, looking to flick it towards the back post, but couldn't find any of his teammates. Here come the East Central team again. This ball given away. They're a bit casual. The East Central are going to see if they, or LA Stars I should say, looking to see if they can create something here. A chance. Trey Douglas, player dances in, takes a shot, goes over goal. Another good chance there. So LA Stars are starting to find themselves in this game. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. A quick goal or two from LA Stars, and it will definitely be game on here at the Stock Farm Complex. Here comes East Central again. Trey Douglas applying some pressure. Starl Serafin with a good touch. Finds Dura. Dura to Edwards. Edwards looking to get back to Starl Serafin. Good knocking of the ball there. Starl Serafin with a good through ball. Finds Nathan. There's the flags up. What's going to be the signal? Looks like it could be a foul against East Central in the build-up. Yes, it is. But East Central really is showing why they're one of the top teams in terms of being able to play possession football in Dominica. Coach Stanton Serafin really prides himself in working on that aspect of his game in the training grounds. And East Central, of course, towards the bottom of the points table. And you don't feel that they're one of the teams clearly who do not belong in that area of the table. The results have not really gone their way so far this season, but they're definitely not a relegation team. Here they come again. Ball given away. It's back with early Starz. Back to Blaise. Long ball forward and attempted clearance. Rion Coffey is fouled. He's fouled, looks like Prosper on the far side. So we've hit the hour mark here at the Stock Farm playing field. 30 minutes to go. East Central leading 3-0 here. Goals from Rion Coffey, Nathan Newton, and Starl Serafin. And 3 goals in quick succession in about 5 in a 5-minute span. Has really turned the game on its head. As the sun is peeking out, or peeping out, I should say, on the far side. Thank you. A free kick coming in there. And again, he's looking to try to break on a counter. It's broken up. Prosper for good run. But again, the defense standing tall. Shot coming in, took a deflection, and to go out for a corner kick. So corner kick for the LA Starz. Wide to the top of the box. Shot comes in, and what a shot that was, but it took a deflection there. Not too sure if the defender knew anything about it, but luckily that deflection took the ball off target because it was hit quite well, struck quite well, and just heading into goal. So again, another corner kick for the early Starz. Floated corner, and again overhit. And can East Central catch them on a counter? There's an infringement. Referee's bringing play back. Player just caught at the back of the heels. A free kick taken across the face of goal. Dangerous ones being hustled there by the new player who's just come in. It's Dura now with it. Dura is back to Trey Douglas. Starl Serafin skips past the challenge there. Well, Delano was looking to return it to Starl, but that pass was a bit off. It's Trey Douglas now looking to come forward. Can he create something? He's looking for the return pass. Didn't get it. Attempt there to find Prosper on the far side. Did a lot to keep it in, he does. Here's Prosper unable to create anything much. And Newton will collect. So long clearance there. So the game just quieting down a bit. A quick flurry from East Central. We saw them score 3 goals in 5 minutes. Since then haven't really created much. But here comes Rion Coffee again, and Rion Coffee this time brought down. So Rion Coffee wins another free kick again, and again the referee looks like he's going to his pocket. He is. He's going to issue a yellow card for that challenge. So the LA Stars really finding it difficult to contain Rion Coffee this afternoon. Rion Coffee, of course, a member of the men's national football team. He was in the traveling party for the first round of matches in the Dominican Republic. He featured in the game against the Dominican Republic as well. Came on as a substitute. And he's been one of the leading frontmen for the East Central in their rise to the Premier League. So 67 minutes gone by. Comes the free kick. Goalkeeper struggling to collect. He's lost it out of his box. Players gone down, and that will be a foul against the Central. Free kick for the LA Stars. So LA Stars still not out of it. You know, they can still nick a goal or two quickly and really make things interesting. But the East Central defense has also done a very good job. And we can see just a little coming together with Seraphine. So yellow card issued to East Central. Here comes the free kick, and could be trouble. No, it's not. Dante Newton able to collect. And the ball forward for Rion Coffee, and Rion Coffee has Edwards with it. Rion Coffee takes it alone and goes just wide and over the bar. But Rion Coffee has really been the threat here all afternoon long for East Central. Here comes Coffee again. It's a goal! It's a goal, and that's the 4-4 there for the East Central team. Just verify the goal scorer there. There's a very fine goal scorer there, but it's a 4-0 to East Central. And that goal scorer, the captain, Nathan Newton, so he gets his second for the afternoon. And we can see the goalkeeper signaling to the bench, the goalkeeper for the LA Stars signaling to the bench, as if to say that it's a substitution. Thank you. So the goalkeeper is being substituted for the LA Stars. Randall Esprit conceding 4 goals this afternoon. Clearly not happy with how things have unfolded. He did pick up a knock in the first half, so I'm not sure if that is playing any role in the reason for him being substituted. It's not often that we see the goalkeepers being substituted like that. So there's going to be a new player in between the for LA Stars, and they're also making another substitution. Rich Blaise is coming onto the field as they go in search of some goals. So right now, LA Stars will probably have to shift into some damage control. Looks like the 3 points will be out of their reach this afternoon. Right now they'll probably have to try to play for goal difference, try not to let that goal difference go too far away from them. Conceding 4 goals this afternoon. But here comes East Central again, looking for a 5th. Here comes Sarah Seraphine. And LA Stars now looking to mount something there, and Dura will intercept. Ball now with Newton, who's dropped a bit into the midfield. He was caught on that one now. And then fouls Trey Douglas, it looks like, to be a free kick for the LA Stars. Four goals in the second half for the East Central team, and they've really turned things around. Can the LA Stars sneak another goal? And the referee is going to his book. Yellow card. So there was a bit of coming together in the wall. The referee did not like that. So temper starting to flare a bit between the two teams. Of course, it's a East Derby, so a lot at stakes in terms of bragging rights. So we're going to have the free kick retake, and here it comes again. A lovely one into the box. Some players go down. This ball still in the LA Stars. Player looking to try to create some space. He's looking to get past the defenders. He can't. He's gone in circles, played it back. Still with LA Stars. A lovely bit of dribbling skills. Trying to cross it in, took a deflection which took some sting off it and allows the goalkeeper Newton to easily get onto that. So it's LA Stars coming away with it now. There's a chance to get onto the score sheet. Player blocked off there. Deemed fair by the referee. Dante Newton with the clearance is finding Delano Edwards. Ball back to the new goalkeeper. First bit of action for him. And here comes East Central again, looking to test the goalkeeper there, goes wide, and it will be a goal kick. A 4-0 to the East Central team. Into the 75th minute. Just 15 more minutes to go. Clearly this one decided, unless the early Stars can pull something out of their hats, but it doesn't look like East Central team will concede 4 goals in 15 minutes, especially with the likes of Lawrence and Casey at the back. There's a Rion Coffee now, and the flag is going up, so it will be offside. Free kick taken. Here comes LA Stars now. Good through ball, looking to find Blaise, but Blaise will still get another chance. Takes a shot, and goes wide. Did it take a deflection? Yes, it did. And it will be a corner kick for LA Stars. Corner kick taken quickly. Crossing to the outside. On the volley there. Good effort in the end. Just couldn't keep it down. But it's been generally all East Central this afternoon. They were the better team in the first half, and then they came out guns blazing in the second half. 3 quick goals, which really took the game away from the early Stars. And we can see the body language, early Stars. They're struggling. One of through ball that is from Starl Serafin. The plays in Rion Coffee. Rion Coffee across the face. A goal! It's a goal! It's a goal from Delano Edwards. And it's 5-0 here at Stock Farm. Good assist from Rion Coffee. The build-up play in the initial there from Starl Serafin and Delano Edwards with the finish. 5-0 here at Stock Farm. And the floodgates really open here. So the early Stars really getting embarrassed here in this East Derby. 5 goals in the second half. 5 goals in 5 unanswered goals. And it's pretty much decided. And at least the East Central team, will probably be looking to see if they can add a few more. You can see the East Central team really having fun with the early Stars. Here comes early Stars now. Can they get a consolation goal? Can they get something out of this game? And again at the defense there, if Lawrence standing tall, really snuffing out any sort of attack. Here they come again. East Central team really playing some good football this afternoon. Blaise now, but he's swarmed there by the East Central defenders, unable to get a clean shot off. The ball, however, has gone out for a throw-in. A throw-in taken quickly, intercepted there, And there's Delano Edwards, numbers against him, but he has the ball running forward. Gets past, though, doesn't, almost got past the good defense in the end, breaking up that play. Seeing some activity on the bench. East Central making another change. Starz Serafin will go off. He's put in a very good shift this afternoon. Really a commanding presence in that midfield for East Central. Also looks like Edwards. Yes, it is. Delano Edwards also making his way off. So 10 minutes to go here. And East Central seems to have done the job here this afternoon. So the ball's on the far side. However, we are now competing with the sun that's setting to the west, and it's providing a glare which is making it very difficult to see anything on the far side. But nonetheless, we'll still try our best to describe the action as it unfolds. So one of the new players who's just checked in for East Central, that's number 14, Michael Ogis. Here comes East Central again. And this is Rion Coffee, but he's offside. Well, that one seemed to have struck a Rion Coffee, and he was not... or he had not given the 10-yard space, but wasn't spotted by the referee. Got the ball for Rion Coffee. Can he bring it down? Got it! He does! It's another goal! And Rion Coffee is putting on a show here this afternoon. The goalkeeper is down as well. The referee signaling that he needs some attention, but nonetheless, it's the Rion Coffee show this afternoon. Another goal for the national striker, and it's 6-0 here at Stock Farm. Rion Coffee and East Central running riot on the LA Stars, and the substitute goalkeeper is down. We have about 7 minutes to go, and we're going to have some attention there being applied to the goalkeeper. So 6-0, 6 goals in the second half. And if East Central had taken their chances in the first half, the scoreline could have been even worse, because they were really looking threatening in that first half there. But the early Stars, they've folded. They've not had any sort of answer. Not since they conceded 3 goals in 5 minutes. And they've really found it difficult ever since. And the East Central team, they're rubbing salt into the wounds of the early Stars, and they're still pressing forward, looking for a 7th. Ball with Blaise. Blaise, well, couldn't return the favor to his teammate. So 6 minutes to go, plus whatever time referee ordinary adds on. I don't anticipate there'll be much. The scoreline already decided. The tackles are flying left, right, and center. The referees called playback for a foul. Looks to be going to his pocket as well. So another player will enter the books. So referee honorary has been very busy over the past 2 days. We can see another substitution. Rion Coffee is being substituted. 6-0 to the East Central. Convincing statement here, and could this win be the catalyst for them as they look to climb out of the bottom half of that points table? Newton and a ball forward, and what a ball that is. The goalkeeper coming forward and will have to clear it. So East Central not letting off the gas here at Stock Farm. We have 5 minutes to go, and they're still pressing forward, looking for a 7th goal. I think the early Stars will have to go back to the drawing board. They were pretty flat this afternoon, especially in the first half. However, East Central couldn't capitalize on their dominance. There's another opportunity there. Goalkeeper will collect. The LA Stars were lacking in midfield and really struggling to string the passes. And Stanton Seraphin and Shane Seraphin will be happy campers as they head back to Castle Bruce this evening. Of course, very big game, big results for the East Central team. Let's see if we can also bring you up to date with some of the other activities going on around. Well, the West Indies, they're going to need some 322 runs for victory. The target actually is 324. They'll need 324 in this second test match against South Africa. The West Indies, they bowled out South Africa for 174. It was a 4-wicket haul from Kema Roach, 3 for Kyle Mayers. West Indies bowlers giving them a chance in this game. Can they get 322? Well, they'll have 2 days to do so. Also, we have a basketball action on as well. The Melissa Poponskeret 3x3 basketball competition continues this evening. It's into its final night this evening. Weather permitting, we should have a champion crowned tonight. And you can also catch the action on Vivian TV as well. So we have another player down. Probably add into the stoppage time. We're just 2 minutes away from the final whistle. So it's pretty much academic. What's going on right here is an easy win for East Central. Not so sure how much more added time will be added on. Not like it's going to really influence the game. So the injured player, Nathan Newton, just walking off the field. But 6 goals, 6 unanswered goals. And what a performance it's been from the East Central team in the second half. To secure all 3 points, they've added 6 goals to that goal difference. And we know these things can really determine a few places towards the end of the season. That goal difference. You can see the LA Stars still hustling. But it's too little too late. Dura coming forward. And Dura catches the player there. It's going to be a free kick for the LA Stars. So into stoppage time. We should expect the full whistle anytime from now. The referee just having a quick glance at his watch. Doesn't look like he's going to be adding too much stoppage time. And it doesn't, as a matter of fact. That's the final whistle. And at the end of the 90, it's Connect 767 East Central 6 and the early Stars 0. And what a game that was there from the East Central team in the final, or did you say in the second half. 6 unanswered goals, and they're going to be walking away with all 3 points this afternoon. Happy campers for East Central. The man of the match this afternoon, none other than Rion Coffey for his goals and assists. Rion Coffey, the man of the match here this afternoon. So that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. There won't be any post-match presentation, but the man of the match is Rion Coffey. So on behalf of the Vibian TV crew, Gavin Richards saying good evening, and we're inviting you to join us next weekend for more DFA Premier League action. You can also join us in a few moments time for basketball action from the Windsor Park, the Melissa Popon Skerrit 3x3 National Finals. Gavin Richards signing off.